this adventure, we will be exploring this dangerous 3-story incinerator located in Texas and try digging up the roots of this place and what happened here. As I was searching around, trying to dig up information on this location and its past, I noticed it had been somewhat vague. But it seems the facility was built sometime in the 1950s by the city of Fort Worth and was operated as a municipal solid waste incinerator, and was in operation for only a few years before changes in EPA regulations forced its closure sometime in the 60s, as well as its sister facility just north of downtown Fort Worth. Located near downtown Fort Worth, this abandoned incinerator near Echo Lake still stands. The building, being unused for over 60 years now, just sits and slowly decays while Mother Nature takes back which was once hers. This location has been a hot spot for hangouts for teens, graffiti artists, vandals, and explorers who just want to capture its history before it's destroyed and lost forever. The craftsmanship of the sturdy brick and concrete construction has enabled the building to largely retain its structural integrity, despite the abuse, vandalism, and neglect that comes naturally from abandonment. The building still stands 70 years later. Standing 3 stories high, this building has many spots where it is unsafe to walk and explore. Walking on the 3rd floor, you can see that the lights shine through the hundreds of bullet holes that are spread out across on the metal wall. Also noticing where parts of an inside crane still stands and how it would pick up the solid waste below in the 20-foot trash bin, then dump all of the waste into one of the 4 furnaces. Just taking a moment to realize what exactly happened here. To imagine myself back in time to where this place was in operation and wondering who all worked here. What was it like to work here? On the 2nd floor, you can see where the tanks were and where they would burn the trash that was thrown into the hopper up on the 3rd floor. Noticing the big wheel inside the furnace, where it would turn the material and break it down to be sent down another hole to be filled up in the back of a haul-off truck down on the first level. You can also see the machinery that used to keep things moving and operating, but now sit here to slowly decay. Noticing the roof caving in, wondering how much longer will this place stand. The first level was unique and seems to have more to it than I could put together. Seeing the entrance and exit to where the haul-off trucks would come in and load up with the rest of the ashes and debris that could not be burned in the furnace. My guess, to be hauled off to another location. You can notice the 250-foot smokestacks that tower the building and can be clearly seen from miles away. Look around. You can see how these towers would take all the smoke from the furnace to be released into the air. There is a story that seems to be going around that during the 80s and 90s, the place became a hotspot for drug activity, with many deals occurring on this location. And at some point during this period, a woman came there to buy drugs and somehow managed to fall 40 feet to her death into the massive 20-foot deep trash bin to the ground floor. What happened? Did she fall? Did she jump? Or was she simply pushed? This was some of the stuff I was able to dig up and put together. If you know more on what happened here, please leave a comment and let me know what you found.